Now. Miss Now. You look pale, Miss Now. Professor, I feel like I'll never pass! Miss Now, what's the matter? Exams are a ways away yet, and I'm sure you'll be fine, Miss Now. I can't! If I fail, what'll I even do? Please calm down. I'm busy driving. Maybe I'll swallow a bunch of mud and die? It seems you feel quite cornered. Miss Now, to tell the truth, I failed my college exams. Huh? You did, Professor? Yes, indeed. I had grades as good as anyone's and more or less serious lifestyle. I put in a perfectly good effort. At least I believed so. However, where some will pass, others will fail. There's nothing that can be done about it. And being more conceited than the average person, I lashed out at everything. However, people can always improve themselves. So, Miss Now, what do you suppose gives people the impetus to improve? All of these things, I would say. You'd want to improve for your family and your friends. A new environment will give you a fresh new outlook and a way to re-examine yourself. Hobbies will do the same thing. They'll help clear your mind. And pets, everyone wants to do their best to take care of their pets. So I think all of these are true. Also, anyway, since now I'm off on the tangent. Hey guys, it's Mick. Welcome back to more Your Turn to Die. In the last one, we finished up the first part of Chapter 1. And, some things happen, which I won't repeat right now, just in case you haven't seen, but I guess right now we're, taking a closer look back at Mishima and Nao's origins, which is nice to see. I'm going to choose being in a new environment. Oh, a rather mature point of view. Yes, for most of a student's life is at school. By just taking a step outside, you can realize what a small community it really is. Your worries can appear much smaller that way. Well, in my case, it was time. It required an above-average amount of time, but I regained the courage to face forward. That's true, time does heal all wounds eventually. As long as you are trying to heal. And such is why now, I enjoy my time with you and the rest of the class. Though I failed, I gained happiness. The dream I had pictured did not come to pass, but the reality I found was much like a dream. Professor, there's nothing to fear in failure. A person's life does not end there. As long as you live on, happiness will surely come to you. It's a very good way of looking at it, and it seems obvious spoken out loud, but it's a good thing to be reminded of, too. Mishima's a really good dude. And that's what happened last time. His throat burned, and he died. And he deserved so much better than that. He really was a good dude, and he was like one of the few people that I actually had a degree of trust in, because he's weird, but he just felt so genuine, you know? And like, he just really wanted the best for everyone around him. Professor Mishima is dead because of our votes. Despair falls over us. We keep our distance. Now alone sits near Professor Mishima. How should I sort out these feelings? I can't think of what to say to Now. Now is sitting by the professor, dumbfounded. Professor Mishima, and a pool of blood. It must have just seared through his neck then. Because I would have expected it to, like, cauterize it as well, so I didn't think there would be much bleeding, but I guess I'm afraid to come any closer. That's natural. Having to come face to face with a corpse surely is not... It's not a pleasant experience. Let's say that. Is there anything else, or do we move now? I guess we move. Suddenly, as I look toward the exit... Damn it! She got us! So? Miss Sarah, look at this! So slowly closed the door to the room. There's a message here. Read it, Miss Sarah. The second trial, practice round. This is a practice for the main game. The start is signaled by the doll's revival. Follow instructions and hold a majority vote. The one with the most votes is to be sacrificed. However, this is a practice round. If the votes come to a draw, the game is forfeit. What? So does forfeit mean we just don't pass? Or does that mean that everyone gets to live and we get to move on to the main game anyway? Judging by the wording of forfeit, I'm going to assume we all just lose if it's a draw. The second trial. It's named just like the first one we did. We never noticed this note. Damn it! It's all because I said to keep the door open in case there was danger. We were clearly led into doing so. This room even had an ominous air even before entering. Hello, Kai. I have mixed feelings about you right now because Sarah has recognized you as her stalker. However, Joe does not recognize you as the person who kidnapped us. So there's a thing there. I cannot trust you by default because of you being the stalker. But there's also still the thing earlier about you talking directly to the portrait and you being the first one to talk about the majority vote. So I cannot say for sure if you are involved at all or not. There's also the fact that you attacked the doll, so you clearly have a protective instinct about you. So yeah, I can't say for certain. I just know that I cannot trust you by default, though. So. The game's forfeit if it's a draw? Then don't tell me. If everyone had gotten the same votes, then there'd be no victim. Is that right? You're kidding me. So he died for nothing? It was an avoidable trap. If we just checked the door. Professor Mishima. I'm worried about now. Professor, this is just a lie, right, Professor? Please get up. You can't do this. Everyone's worried. Professor? Now weakly shook Professor Mishima's body. How hot was that bracelet? To decapitate him? Are you kidding? Jesus. I was wondering why it was hiding his face. I just assumed it was to hide the neck wound. Because, like, that can't be pretty. Ugh. And his scorched, fragile neck fell. Professor? Now! Don't touch that! Meow. The old guy. Don't look in! Stay away! Damn it! Damn it, what the hell? Who voted for Mishima? Shut up, you eyesore! Huh? I mean, it's because of the votes, It's no use throwing around accusations now, though, because 3 people voted for him. And I think it stands to reason that it's the people who didn't vote for themselves. I would I would assume, but at this point, it's pointless. We only like, if there are people here working among the kidnappers, then they might have known, but most of us didn't know, so there's no reason to throw aside blame like this. It's always possible. Everybody voted for someone's size themselves, you know. Settle down now. Listen, everybody. Don't do any probing into each other's votes. But we voted without knowing a thing. No one had any ill will. I mean, I did vote for Kai knowing that the majority would have probably... I mean, I kind of had ill will, but let's keep that to ourselves. And I probably will regret that ill will later, again, because of that, like, protective instinct he showed. He might be a good dude, and he might have had a protective reason for being a stalker. That doesn't mean that it's a good thing that he was, but he might have had a reason to do so. Like, let's posit he was involved with this at some point. He could have been stalking to make sure that us specifically weren't a victim, and just failed with that. That is just speculation, though. Right now, I don't know a thing. So it's like, I may regret voting for him and distrusting him. I may not. I still don't trust him. But anyway, you'd know that, right, Sarah? No, Keiji's right. We didn't know. Keiji is right. We shouldn't talk about the votes, Joe. Sarah. I got it. Just let me be alone for a sec. That's understandable. Someone just died in front of you. Joe staggered out of the room. And the others. Some left, some stayed. They all began to scatter their own ways. Keiji seemed to be in thought. We don't need to break the silence. He can if he wants. Does it give me the option to... Alright, well, let's see what he says then. They all need time to think right now. So do you, Sarah. And me too, of course. I'm sure everybody will come back. I'm sure. Again, you should go somewhere else. Nobody should have to see the moment of someone's death, but you especially, you are like 12. This will affect you more than anyone else, I would think. You and Kana, especially, I think. Gin, I know how you feel, but you shouldn't be here. Just a little bit longer, meow. It was just for a little bit, but we were searching together. Woof. Gin. That's okay. I suppose, yes, if you need to process and pay your goodbyes, I guess then that is... I think we should let you do that. I've changed my mind. You've already seen the moment of your death. You do need to be able to process it and say everything you need to. So just take care of yourself, okay? Now is sitting by the professor, dumbfounded. Professor Mishima, in a pool of blood. I'm afraid to come any closer. That's understandable. Anyone in the cafeteria? Kai, it looks like. Kai is staring directly at the kitchen. It is locked. Perhaps there's nothing to be done. Kai? Yeah, let's just ask him what he's doing. There's no need to be accusatory. I think he just wants to make Eggs Benedict. I was thinking of ways to enter the kitchen. It has not yet been checked, you see. You're so calm. Is this person really my stalker? I thought if he was the stalker, he'd be with the kidnappers. But when he hit Miley, I sensed undeniable hostility. Kai was angry. Miss Sarah? Kai, are you... Ah! The lights! Miss Sarah, are you alright? I'm fine. It may be a trap. Let us look for the switch. And the only thing I can think is this under the table here. Let's look at it first. There are glowing letters using fluorescent paint. They're on some sort of paper. It's a card? The one who claims this. This now belongs to you. Keep it on you always. This is a key to the exit. Let no one know the existence of this card. Otherwise, you will die. The one... Yep. This now belongs to you. What is this? Miss Sarah, are you unharmed? I hid the card before I could even think. I'm okay. Looks like the lights came on. Let us look at the other rooms to see if anything occurred in that moment. Let's look at the back of the card. Anything here? On the back of the card was a strange image. And it's written in fluorescent, so yeah, it wouldn't show up in the light. Keymaster. The other text seemed to disappear, so what does Keymaster mean? If I don't follow those rules, I'll die? I feel like I'm being led by them again. Well, I think we should obey. I don't think there's any good reason to tempt fate right there. If it is our exit, then it's our exit. And it's possible that it's possible that we're the only ones allowed to escape with this card, but we don't know for that for sure. So for now, I don't think there's any benefit in causing... Even suppose it didn't... Well... No. Well, if let other people learning of the card didn't kill us, there'd be no reason... Well... Let me organize what I'm trying to say here. So, my original thought was, we don't know for sure if this is just like a one-used card. So that even if it didn't kill us, then there'd be no reason to tell everyone and cause discord and like make it something that people fought over. But also, if it didn't threaten to kill us, then there'd be no reason to believe that it was a one-use card. So maybe not. But yeah. What I'm getting at is that we don't need to share this knowledge anyway right now. And of course, there's no reason for us to call the mastermind's bluff and share the knowledge, because if we do get killed, then we're killed, and that's useless. We can burn that bridge when it gets to it. The door to the kitchen is shut fast. Anything happen back here? Since I'm here, may as well check. No, looks like everything's fine here. Okay. Had to make sure. Anyone chilling in the central hall? So, and q-taro. Stairs, also. Hello. What is that? Where there had been nothing before, now there were stairs. Is this another trap? I think this is our way forward to the main game. What's up, So? Look, Miss Sarah! There are stairs here now. Wonder where they lead. Also, you mentioned being in a hidden room earlier, So. You wanna elaborate on that? I don't know, but... Miley left a few spots of blood. I'm sure she went up here. Miley! No, let's not go catch her. Not alone. That's reckless. Did anyone else go up? I only just got here, so I don't know. Has anyone gone missing? I can't imagine anyone would go up these stairs on their own, but... You aren't thinking of going up, are you, Miss Sarah? I'm telling you for your own good. You should refrain for now. No, I agree. More importantly, there's something I want to show you. Huh? Come to the back of the cafeteria. Please. Ah, so. I wonder what he wants to show me. Probably that hidden room he mentioned. Okay, well, we'll go there last then. Now when this get here? Don't tell me these stairs lead to... the main game grounds is what I would assume. Don't know about that. Whatever the case, but we gotta go. Damn it! It's just gonna be a trap anyhow. What do you think, Sarah? Everyone's on edge right now. If we go, we should get everyone together first. But you heard about the main game, right? We're gonna pick one of us to die? Of course I don't want to take part in it, but how are we supposed to feel any unity? You might have a point, but... Damn it! Alright, I'm gonna wait. Gonna try and believe in you. We'll go up here when everyone's assembled. Anybody tries to go up on their own, I'll catch them but good. Please don't be rough, okay? I'm counting on you, Q-taro. Smoking area, hallway next, I suppose. No one back there? Anyone in the game room? No. Anyone in the red room? It's still tightly shut. Anyone in the blue room? No, and it let us back in here. Okay. Well, no one here, so let's, check the bar, I suppose. We have Reko and Kana. You two okay? Here, wipe off with this. Thank you very much. Damn puppet. As if you've even got a change of clothes. You two. Kana looked at me with very surprised eyes. They weren't the trusting eyes she'd had before. I lied to Kana. Because of that lie, I deeply wounded Kana's heart. Sister killer. It's all because Miley said that awful thing. Hey, Sarah, you think you could look for something Kana could wear? Oh, right, 'cause she wet herself, that's right. No problem. Something for Kana to wear. Wonder where we could find such a thing. Hey, Joe. Joe sits alone, hanging his head. You aren't drinking, are you, Joe? Wants to be left alone, huh? I'm talking to him. Joe, can we talk a little? Jeez, didn't I tell you to leave me alone? I guess I'm just nosy. It's kinda calming here, somehow. Wonder why? I've never had a drink in my life. Hey, Sarah? Do you really think Keiji's a cop? I mean, the thought crossed my mind that he'd been lying about it. Because anyone can say anything about their past here. Like, So himself brought that up when he introduced himself. He said, you can't trust what anybody says. I just didn't think it was worth mentioning, because whether or not he's a cop doesn't matter to me. If he is, then cool. He has that experience we can rely on. If he's not, and even if he is, he could still be untrustworthy, because some people got captured at security checkpoints, which means that there's friends in high places here, yeah? So Keiji being a cop could be on their side. Keiji not being a cop either means he's lying and trying to gain our trust, and that's suspicious, or he's lying because he wants to be some sort of pillar to create a sense of unity. There's so many options here that I don't know if it's worth discussing. Joe, have you been doubting it the whole time? I mean, I just wanted your opinion, Sarah. Do I think he might be lying, but I also don't think him lying is immediately indicative of wrongdoing, at least in this scenario. He might have done wrong things before this scenario, but that's irrelevant. For real? What makes you think so? It's just a hunch, I guess. I feel like no policeman acts like that. Well, there's cops in plainclothes. I don't think it's good to suspect, just... Huh. So you do believe him, Joe? Me? I can't think there's somebody siding with the kidnappers among that bunch. Huh? Now that's strange. Wasn't Joe the first one to suggest there was? But the more I try to believe, the more suspicious I get. That's natural. You want to believe in them, but it's also... I think belief and suspicion go hand in hand. At some level, you do have to doubt someone in order to truly believe in them. You have to get the truth out of them, right? That came up in Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies a little bit. I won't say the context of how, but there's like a whole scene where there's like a whole thing where one of the good guys is like doubting, and they're just like, listen, I want to believe, but at this point I can't, so I have to explore every possibility and exhaust them until I can believe. And that's fair. That is a fair process, and I think it is a natural one, so Joe, you don't have to feel bad for this. Listen, Sarah, could you look into Keiji a little? Me? Nah, sorry. Yeah, pretend I never asked. Because he wants to believe. He suspects. One thing's for sure. It's better if we know more about each other. For my own survival, too. I don't like those red cut-ins now. Especially because Sarah here seems to be surprised. When they showed up at the beginning of the game, I thought it was just stress. But now I'm not like, just like stress and emphasis that she needs to get away. But now I'm not so sure. Sarah? It's nothing. What am I thinking? Leave it to me, Joe. So... there are two reasons I can think of that could be happening. One is just, yes, it is stress and her sanity slipping, and these are thoughts that she doesn't want to have, but the situation is getting to her, and it's causing her to have thoughts she's not proud of. And that could be possible. And then the more far-fetched outcome is that she's behind a thing and is just forgetting about it, and those are memories that are surfacing. However, I think that is super far-fetched, so I'm not going to explore that possibility just yet, unless I see more reason to believe that. You serious? Don't push yourself too much, Sarah. Yeah, that's fine. Should we go and talk to him now? Yeah, let's go talk to Keiji. And, well, let's check here first. The game room. Was there anything in the blue room that could be... Hello? What? How did you end up here? Kana is sitting in the chair. This is... a doll? Excuse me? Well, we found our clothes for Kana, but... I can't see the parts hidden under clothes, but everything seems disturbingly detailed. On the doll's hand is written, "Please use as you wish." As I wish. Let's try moving it first. It's heavy. Probably as heavy as the actual person. Not much I can do. I'll just borrow the clothes. Stripped off the doll's clothes. Alright. Even if it's a doll, it feels awkward to just leave it here. I placed the Kana doll in a discreet spot. Sorry, Miss Doll. That's weird. Why is there a Kana doll? I don't like that. Either way, I guess we just gotta go and deliver the clothes back to her, but... Here you are. Sarah, you found anything Kana could wear? I found this in the blue room. What? Ain't this the exact same uniform? Creepy. Why the hell they got stuff like this prepared? Thank you very much. Kana, she looks even more feeble. Let's just speak gently. I feel like approaching her at this point, it would be a misstep. Kana. Kana moved away from me with a start. Yep, exactly. Hey, Kana. Easy now. What's up? I'm sorry. Please don't be nice to me anymore. I'm afraid of having hope. Kana. I don't think there's anything we can really say at this point, though. We have to let her process things on her own, and just gotta keep an eye on her to make sure she doesn't do anything dangerous. Sarah, hey, what's the deal? No, let's explain ourselves. I think Rekko should know as well. I'm scared. I'm sure Rekko will tell me I should have told the truth then, but Sarah, look me in the eye. Don't sit there and brood over crap. Even if Rekko does tell you you should have told the truth, I think Rekko is an incredibly kind and understanding person, actually, and I think she'll understand what you were trying to do, even if she gets a little angry about it. And I think, like, right now, she's trying to be supportive. Huh? Talk to me. Or are you just not listening to what I say? I understand. Mishima said that? It's my fault for going along with it and not telling the truth. Cut it out! Don't say that shit! Did you mean to hurt her? Course not, right? Sure, Mishima was the first to lie, and I don't know if that was right or not. But guess what? There was hope in Kana's eyes. You know how hard it is to show hope to a person whose heart's been snapped? Damn it. Why? I feel like you're talking from experience there. Why'd I go calling Mishima a nutty professor? Rekko. I guess it ain't fair to decide he's no good just 'cause he's a man. I get the sitch now. I'll back Kana up, Sarah. It's what we do now that's important, right? Yes. Also, just from her saying that, I'm guessing she has some bad experiences with men in the past, which, understandable. Anything else you want to say, Rekko? Kana's one thing, but I'm worried for now, too. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Oh, I didn't mean to go back to the bar. Let's go find So real quick and see if we can wrap things up. Back of the cafeteria, right? Right. So told me to come here, but... Miss Sarah, this way, this way. I'm over here. What? So, is that you? I held the lighter in the direction of his voice. A door? To think this was here. Did I not say earlier to use the lighter for light, or did I just think that and not say it? Anyway, I guess let's go into the hidden room. Dark, isn't it? There's only the light from that stand. What did you want to show me in this place? Check what's on the desk. Okay. There's something placed on the desk. It's a laptop computer. Very intriguing, right? I did try starting it up. There's no power cord, but it seems to be running on battery power. So once the battery's dead, it's over. I want to investigate what's on it, but... Right. What is on it? About that. This laptop is locked with a password. So you can't see what's stored on it? I tried some random password, but all I accomplished was draining the battery. You got any ideas? Keymaster. Probably, something like that. Someone's name? That's a possibility. And if it opens with someone's name, there's a good chance they're the laptop's owner. But if it's a name we don't know, there'd be no way for us to learn it. It'd be best if we could just conveniently find a piece of paper with the password. Now that definitely would be a trap. Yeah. If we just had a hint. Ah, a hint, huh? Maybe this is a hint from the kidnappers. What do you mean? There's probably information on here that's valuable to us, but worthless to them. Solve the riddle, and we'll generously give it out. If you can't, it doesn't matter to us. Like that. And we can't see it once the battery goes dead, so it's like a time-limited treasure chest. I can't see them being that kind. I don't know, it seems like they like playing games. I feel like that would be something that's just entertaining to them. Okay, I'm going to stay here and work on figuring out the password. Miss Sarah, tell me if you find any clues. I shouldn't get too hopeful, but I do need to have hope and keep my head up. Until the battery runs out. Maybe So will be able to keep his head up, too. I think it's this. A card with Keymaster written on it. It reads, "This is a key to the exit. You will die if someone learns of this card." Laptop is placed on the desk. I'll try to crack the password, Miss Sarah. It's hard to see in the dark, but there are bookshelves. They've got paper covers, but they're all blank notebooks on the inside. Keiji was saying there might be a meaning to the ordering of the books, though. Keiji came here too? Yeah. Well, I thought we were gonna just wrap things up there, but also we've been going for a little bit, so I guess we'll search for the hint in the next one. I think it's this. However, it might not be. Either way, thank you so very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. In the next one, we'll see if we can't crack this laptop.